Khan. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8, verses 17 through 20. And it reads, Therefore will I begin to pray before thee for myself and for them. For I see the falls of us that dwell in the land. But I have heard the swiftness of the judge which is to come. Therefore, hear my voice and understand my words, and I shall speak before thee. This is the beginning of the words of Esdras, before he was taken up. And I said, O Lord, thou that dwellest in the everlastingness, which beholdest from above things, in the heaven and in the air. Khan. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halal Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and much salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect who continuously push this true gospel throughout the whole entire earth, wherever ye are scattered in these final days. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. Be ye not troubled. These things must first come to pass. Be ye not troubled. These things must first come to pass. With everything that's going on in the earth, particularly, specifically, the war with the United States, Babylon the Great, Iran, the Israelis, threats, rumors of wars, which is in the news, being made from Syria, from Turkey, North Korea, China, Russia. The end is still not yet. And we're going to get into that. All right? The Bible says in 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, and I think it's in verse, is it 17 or 18? I'm going to go straight to it. Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. Iran is on the warpath of retaliation. And I'm going to do it, Lord willing, I'm going to do a video with the brother tomorrow. Okay? Iran, Persia is on a warpath of retaliation. Trump can bomb the Iranian nuclear facilities and then go back and make a Twitter post or a social media post for that matter and say, look, we did that and you don't have the green light to retaliate. That's basically what he said in a nutshell. He said, any response from Iran, they will be dealt with greater force than what has already previously happened. So basically, you just bomb the hell out of this nuclear facility place, and you're telling the people you can't even retaliate. That's the pride of the so-called white man. But this is the point of this video. Why the Bible says, be ye not troubled. I'm finna get in the scriptures. Because in the midst of these sleeper cells that have been activated, payback is coming. What you have done to Iran, and they will attack allies, particularly the United States, over there in that region, where it be the military bases, the splinter cells, sleeper cells over here in America. Where would they find interest of America being at, right alongside of still bombing the shit out of those Israelis over there? They're going to find time to attack America in the so-called Middle East and on American soil. In the midst of terrorist attacks, they're going to tie the Hebrew Israelites to all of this. This is where this is leading to. This is Luke chapter 21. That's why the Lord said, be not terrified. These things will first come to pass. It's got to happen. All right? The end is not yet. All right? Luke chapter 21. Okay? Luke 21. All right? And Iran had, the Ayatollah told America not to get involved with this. Now, granted, the Trump administration gave the Iranian regime 60 days to halt the nuclear, the nuclear program. On day 61, the Israelis attacked. Didn't waste no time. So Iran is publicly stated we did nothing wrong. Basically, we can have nuclear capabilities for our safety in case things get out of hand with any nation. See, it's a chess game. The Lord is a man of war. Iran is in right to say, look, we're not gonna start the war, but we will finish it. You say we're creating nuclear weapons? Okay, prove that. Yes, we have them. You initiated the war. You instigated this. Remember, even in the world, when a person instigated, the person who actually instigates the war, he ended up getting his ass whipped at the end of the day. For example, on the movie Friday, Debo was just going around just pouncing on Jake all day, every day, taking chains, slapping the shit out of women. America's that same bully in the earth. Trump has even called Iran the bully of the Middle East. No, America's the bully of the whole world. But we have news for you, according to the Bible. It's a new bully in town. It is Russia, the bear. And they have warned America not to intervene in this war with Israel and Iran and Persia, and warned of nuclear catastrophe. So if you carried your ass over there, all right, you said 2 weeks you were gonna give them an ultimatum and make a decision. It wasn't even 2 days, and you bombed a nuclear facility. Retaliation is coming, but it's all gonna tie in to persecution. Luke 21 and verse 10. Then he added, Yahushua speaking, nation will go to war against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. You're going to have war, what's going on with Iran, and you're going to have war on these American streets in your urban cities, man. Bloodshed. A bloody 2025 is on the horizon. All right? Civil war, that is. Verse 11, there will be great earthquakes. Get the earthquake app if you don't already have it. All right? They got a movie that I watched for a little bit. I turned it off. All right? I got to go back to it. It's called Earthquake 10.0. Earthquake 10.0. There will be great earthquakes, and there will be, what they say? U.S. troops in Middle East on high alert as protests spread. Breaking news. It's on the Newsbreak app. All right? Protest is happening all over. All right? They're going to be protesting over here because Iran will attack over here in America, according to prophecy. According to 2 Ezra 15, verse 28, all the way down. Revenge is coming. All right? Multiple attacks over here in America, that is, of terror. 9/11 will be no more in remembrance from what is coming. Now they're saying the big cities are on alert right now. New York, Cali, Vegas, Miami, Salaki, so on and so forth. Boston, on high alert. Baltimore, they're going to hit you where it hurts. The Ayatollah, the Iranian regime said it today. You're going to be hit with something you have never even could have dreamed of. Basically, to sum it all the way up. What's coming to American soil will be something you people have never dreamed of. Yeah. It's not a matter of if, but when. All right? There will be great earthquakes and there will be famines. Just talked about that. Just literally just talked about just replied to my brother in the WhatsApp, in the chat room regarding the famine that's coming, man. Because the brother out there in LA did the video on it. GMS Inspiration. Famine. And plagues in many lands. It's out of the NLT. All right? If I didn't tell you, I'm reading out of the NLT in Luke the 21st chapter. In many lands. All right? You already got a humanitarian crisis, a famine, going on all over right now. Even before the actual literal World War III pops off. You're in World War III right now. The beginning of, as it says in 2 Timothy 16th chapter, the beginning of wars. Let me get that back, man. All right? This is just the beginning of it, man. It's going to get far, far worse, man. Far, far worse, man. People cracking jokes all on the internet about, well, people just got killed last night, Iran, or down here in Baton Rouge. Can you just hold off right now? All right? We're in a state of mourning already. We don't need any more. No. You're finna get a lot more. Hear this again. 2 Timothy 16 and verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. It's going to be great mournings. Because it's going to be accompanied by great death. Well, billions of people will be mourning at the same time. It says the beginning of famine, as I just read in Luke the 21st chapter in the NLT, and great death, because you got a famine going on over there in Gaza. Venezuela is Cuba. Oh, don't let me get on Cuba. You know, one of the tribes of Yashala, the Lord been hitting Cuba with all type of darkness. Just utter darkness. Lights out. Hurricane, storms, and tempests. Puerto Rico, the same thing. And we only in the beginning of hurricane season. According to the Gregorian calendar, I think the actual summer has started on the 20th or some shit like that. On the Gregorian calendar. Hurricane season doesn't happen till a couple of weeks later, if I'm not mistaken. And we know the peak falls into August through September. And it can linger on. The Lord does what he wants. It can happen in October, November. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars. That's where we at right now. The beginning of wars. The escalation. I did a video on it a couple of days ago. The escalation is happening now. It's called the next phase. Okay, now you've acted on taking hitting our nuclear facilities, and you responded by bombing the shit out of Tel Aviv. Now the next phase is the United States getting involved, and they're hitting the nuclear reactors or facility with great force. Now the next phase leading to the U.S. coming under fire. Wherever the U.S. citizens are at all over the world, and Iran has the intelligence to identify that, where they have them at, they will be targeted. They have publicly stated this. Go subscribe to the Iranian page on Twitter. Say a night is coming like none other. Ooh, heavy statement. A night is coming that will be unlike any other. The U.S. embassies, wherever the U.S. citizens go travel at, you are a target. And you're going to get blasted. Along with getting blasted over here on American territory. They're on high alert. Al-Qaeda has issued The alert to the Muslims over here in Babylon the Great, which are controlled by the CIA, they're being funded, the rebels, all right? The rebels are being funded by the American government to carry out these attacks. And then they blame the game on Iran. He says they're trying to blame the Trump assassination attempts on Iran. The Bible says, let us sleep not like as others do. Meaning we have laser eye. According to Sirach, the 12th chapter. Let me get them, come back to this, man. All right? Let me get that real quick. All right? Real quick. All right? Yep. Here it is. Sirach chapter 12. All right? In verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth it, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, blaming Iran for the assassination attempts. Now you got videos out that saying Iran has been spying on the Hebrew Israelites. Why are they using Iran? Things that make you go, Esau is the end of the, you're the one that's doing this. Nothing, you control everything. Vladimir Putin is an Edomite. He told the Ayatollah of Iran, you better get your ass out of here. They coming for you, and they're going to kill you when they catch you. I looked at a video this morning. Ayatollah went in on the recent bombing of the nuclear facilities from the Israelis and America this morning. We will respond, but it would be the likes of a responding that the world has never seen before. What the hell does he mean by that? Now you got the eagle, which is Babylon the Great, Rome, America, the same thing. The eagle and the ram, the Medo-Persian ram, as it says in Daniel, the 8th chapter. That's a breakdown. And we could tie it to events that's going on today. Alexander the Great, and Antiochus, Epiphanes, Salakia. Okay? It's the eagle and the ram. Then you got the bear, which is Russia, pouncing on the earth right now. Okay? Just doing devastating things to Ukraine. A force to be reckoned with. Like I said earlier, it's a new bullying town, and it is Russia, the bear. You know, a bear is a beast in the field, man. All right? That's real talk. Okay? Where was I at? Yep. Sirach chapter 12 and verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, looking to blame someone because they've been wanting to go on Iran for over 43. For 43 years, Iran has been flexing its nuclear program. So why the hell are they saying in the news that Iran is not is on the way to having a bomb? They've been had bombs, plural. Been had them. RT News, before the pandemic hit in 2019 and 2020, Russia TV, RT News did a segment on it about Iran having over 60,000 ICBMs underground. In today's news in 2025, today's date is what, June the 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? June the 22nd, 2025. Iran has something called Missile City. Look it up. Look up everything I have been saying throughout the course of this video, which is 19 minutes right now. Iran has something called Missile City. It's been documented throughout the course of these conflict, whatever many days it's been with the Persians and the Israelis, that Iran has been using weapons that have been way from 20 years ago. They haven't even went into the actual updated weaponry that they have and have been given from Russia, according to Ezekiel 38 chapter. Be thou a guard unto them. What does a guard do? He protects. He supplies and protects. The police force in whatever metropolitan city you're in right now, on their car, on their police car, whatever deputy has, it said to protect and serve. Iran is the little brother. Russia is the big brother. Russia protects and serves. That's a guard. I'm going to protect you by giving you any and everything through diplomacy. Well, this is what you do right here when the UN or America comes against you. This is what you say right here. Okay? Through diplomacy. Then through military action, I'm giving you all the weaponry you need. All sorts of armor, as it says in Ezekiel 38 chapter. So be ye not troubled, all right? Akim. All right? We got to go through persecution. You got to have famine. You got to have martial law. It's going to be a domino effect of these things happening. It's going to be happening all at the same time. And World War III, alongside the MOTB, will be going on at the same time. MOTB comes before World War III. Period. That's a video. The mark of the beast comes before World War III. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and be aware of him. That's why I entitled the video yesterday on our camp page, GMS Louisiana, okay? Be ye sober and watch unto prayer. And in the midst of us doing the video, that's when the alert came on the headline that stated America has attacked Iranian nuclear facilities. Because we're watching. We're watching your ass, Esau Edom. You're watching us and we're watching you. On the movie Heat with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer. Matter of fact, Val Kilmer just died about a month ago. All right. They had the intelligence to know, look, these guys right here, all right, have been doing bank robberies. All right. Let's go and watch them, see what they're doing. They flipped the script and started watching the cops. You see where I'm going with this? You're watching us, Esau, but we're watching your ass. We just read it here, and we have known that your Russ have not always been together. The New World Order is sloppy right now, man. It's all over the goddamn place. All right? I just seen something on the Simpsons page that said in early August, Donald J. Trump would be dead. I think it was August the 12th. Man, my pop, we just seen it. August the 12th, 2020. I think it was August the 12th, 2025. Don't quote me on it. It's in early August. Donald Trump will succumb to whatever the Lord has him to succumb to. According to the Simpsons. Now, will it happen? They haven't been wrong yet. We'll just wait and see. But we know we're going to get the blame for that. Luke 21 and verse 11, there will be great earthquakes and there will be famines and plagues in many lands, and there will be terrifying things and great miraculous signs from heaven. Man. Verse 12, but before all this occurs, there will be a time of great persecution. Okay? Everybody's talking about World War III. It's World War III. We in World War III. Everything, people over here in America, y'all on social media, they're scared as shit right now. Because they fear Iran. Well, Iran is not Libya. Iran is not Iraq. It's not Sudan. It's not Afghanistan. No, this is a real power in the earth right now. Like I said yesterday, a force to be reckoned with that will be acknowledged by everybody. Matter of fact, on that Twitter page of Iran, they said everybody will feel it. What did they mean by that? I can tie that in the 2nd and the 15th chapter. That whole chapter is lit up with the coming World War III, Armageddon. It says, you will be dragged into synagogues and prisons, concentration camps, talking to the men of the Lord. All right? We're getting ready to be on Front Street, man. Everything we've been doing, the Lord finna give us fame. Zephaniah 3 and 19. Got a lot of guys who have been dragging ass and lackadaisical in the lukewarm in the truth. But now, when things like this Iran and the United States and Israel has been going on, Pakistan, India, China, Taiwan, civil war brewing, now they want to, or just out of nowhere, pop back up on the scene. Niggas did that. Them dudes did that in 2019 and 2020. Elder Apostle Hall was doing videos on that. Like, where the hell these guys been for the last 15 years? Now you come out, you just come out of nowhere. You just pop up out of nowhere. Where's Waldo? It says, and you will stand trial before kings and governors because you are my followers. That's right, man. Who will rise up against me? Who will rise up against the prey? Who will rise up against the evildoers in the day of evil? Roughly paraphrasing. We are followers of Yahushua. Yahushua came against the Roman government. Okay? I'm not going to stop teaching. You're going to have to kill me before I stop teaching. The disciples were the same way. Followers. They're back today. We're not holding back nothing, man. It says, but this will be your opportunity to tell them about me out of the NLT. And we're telling the whole world about Yahweh Yahushua right now. As we speak. Videos have been going up, going up, going up. And then when we get in front of these kings and governors and rulers, as I just read, the Lord says he's going to give us what? A mouthful of wisdom. And that's going to be our opportunity to tell them face to face about Yahweh Yahushua. Yeah, you've seen on the videos. Now we're finna tell you personally. In your face, boy. Yeah. So don't worry in advance about how to answer the charges against you. Woo! For I will give you the right words and such wisdom that none of your opponents will be able to reply or refute you. Be ye not trouble-locking. This must first. Let me get that, man. Oh, let me get that. Matthew, Mark, and Luke are the same. Let me get that, man. Matthew 24 and I think that's in verse 7. Matthew 24 and verse 8. But all of this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. All right? You won't want to pay attention here, Mr. Henry. Okay? Off that movie, Them. Okay? This is the best part right here. All right? Yeah, we got the beginning of the movie. You know, you just getting your feet warm, you know, eat a little bit of that popcorn. All right? Then when the climax happens, you put that popcorn down. Now you all like this here in the movie. You don't want to miss nothing. Yeah, that's how prophecy is. Then you will be arrested, persecuted, and killed. You will be hated all over the world because you are my followers. All right? Yep. That's not the one I wanted. All right? Oh, there it is. Matthew 24 and verse 6 in the NLT. And you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Don't panic. Don't fret. Don't just get locked in on this right here. This is all you're looking at. The world is World War III. World War III. That's fine. You keep your eyes on the Middle East. That's fine. But the Bible says, "Be ye circumspect." That's not only looking at the coming World War III, which we're in right now, but what are the things that are going to transpire in the midst of World War III to get us being brought before kings, rulers, and judges, and having rewards out on us as being pilgrims upon earth. Family members trying to kill you. Prophecy is in chronological order. Yahushua wrote about it in Mark, Matthew, and Luke. Be not terrified. These things must first come to pass. But the end is by and by. They shall lay their hands on you. That's what's coming. All right? Hey, so with that, man, went longer than expected through the spirit, but it is what it is. Want to give all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the Lord's hopefully elect who continue to push this truth throughout the whole entire earth, wherever they are scattered in these final days. Abba Ball, Kwame Yashala, and Shalom Makiyam.